Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be discussing what to do or how to make your own punch for a disc-bound planner. So there's lots of disc-bound planners out there. There are, of course, the Happy Planner is one of the biggest, but there is the Martha Stewart planner, there's the ARC planner, and I think a couple others that are starting to show up on the scene. So if you are new to them, or even if you're familiar with them and you understand how to punch in your planner, I want to show you how to do it if you don't have a punch. So if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Let's get started. All right, so if you're familiar with what the punch is, I'm going to show you really quickly what it looks like. This is sold at Michael's has it. I don't think Staples has the Happy Planner version of it, but it does have a punch for the ARC planner, which fits the same. And I think it fits Martha Stewart also. But basically the idea behind it is that you take in any type of, actually I'm going to use this one, I think that one will be easier for me. You take any type of thing, this is an envelope, and you would just put it into the punch it down, and now you're ready to pop this in your planner. Now, I've heard people say that they cannot find these. I know Joanne sells it, and maybe you don't even want to spend the money on it because you don't punch it like I do. I bought this. Actually, I think my sister bought it for me as my birthday present, but and I thought I was going to use it like every day of my life, and I really don't use it very often at all. Every now and again I use it, but it's not something I use as often as I thought I did. However, there are lots of people who have things that they want to punch, or maybe they want to print something out on their own and they want to punch it in. They want to completely customize it and make it their own, and the punch is one way to do so. But if you don't have a punch and you cannot find it and you want to makeshift your own, I'm going to show you a very easy way on how to do that. So this is going to be my illustration card right here. And of course, what you're going to want to make sure you're doing is paying attention to the side that you're punching it. So if you want to pop it in this side, you're going to want to look at your planner. I happen to have one right next to me. And you're going to want to coordinate it in so you would know that the punches need to be on this side. And that is really step number one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take it, and I have this lovely punched envelope or this lovely punched paper. You can use the planner itself, doesn't really matter. And we're going to just take it and line up the lines and trace the lines. Now I've seen one other person do this, who she actually went in and laminated the circles, like made a punch, laminated it, or laminated a piece of paper, punched it after, I think, or did something. I don't remember. She did something so she could have a key to be able to do this really easy. But what you're going to do is you're going to see your little holes, you're going to see your little thing, and you're just going to take a singular hole punch, and you're going to punch out the top part, line it up to where the bottom part matches it. 1, 2, 3. I think you should always punch it first. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to take regular scissors or little X-Acto scissors, whichever ones you want, and you're just going to punch out those little sections. And now you have a perfectly easy way to punch it into your planner. It works exactly the same. The only thing I will say is that you're going to want to make sure that you are keeping it extremely even. If you are crooked at all, it's going to pull whatever direction you're crooked on. But it works just perfect. It will act the same exact way in your planner. And you have now saved money and been able to do it even if you cannot get your hands on the planner itself. Just remember, whatever you want to cut, to make sure you're looking at it. And that goes the same with the punch itself, but just make sure you're looking at it from the direction you want it to flop open with, and then you can yeah, you can just keep it like this and you're ready to go. So don't be afraid to try different styles and do different things with it, but it is definitely an easy way to create a punch for yourself if you don't have one. So literally all you're going to need is a single hole punch and a pair of scissors, and it can work exactly in any of the disc band planners. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe, or if you have any questions pertaining to this, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to answer them for you. And I cannot wait to see you on the next video. Have a great day.